What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I've just been settling in with college and stuff. Today we're out here at the Houghton University Field of Dreams course. We're playing the front nine of the short tees, and today we have a little bit of a challenge. So before I left for college, I played the 2023 MVP Circuit Challenge. So we got 3 discs, and we had to play an entire round with only these 3 discs. So for the fairway driver, we have the servo. For the mid-range, we have the runway. And for the putter, we had the tempo. Now, I think the most hyped disc out of these three was the tempo. It was supposed to be that, zone-like slot in the bag for most MVP throwers. And I'll kind of share my experience with the tempo today on the video. We're also going to be putting with nomads today. I didn't putt with these in the tournament because we could only use these 3 discs, but I'll be putting with the nomads today. Guys, so hole 1 out here is 382 foot par 4. It's over in that dark cove right over there, sitting on a mount. So here we're going to be throwing the servo, which is a bit understable. It's a 6-speed. -1, 2 are the numbers on this. So let's give it a throw. Hyzered it out a little bit, and it's sitting in the middle of the... Alrighty, so we kind of landed here in the middle of the field. We got a nice, I'd say about 7,500 foot upshot, and we're going to be throwing the tempo here. So this is 171 grams. I would throw it mostly on forehands. Fun fact, I did almost ace with it the second hole, chained out left side. But it's a little bit more understable than I thought it would be when everyone was saying it should have been, that zone-like disc. And it definitely has that feel. It's a little shallower. But yeah, let's give it a toss. All right, so as you can see, we do have kind of a right to left tailwind. It did flip up a little bit on that and just pushed a little bit more than I thought it would. We're gonna have probably about 25-30 feet for the putt. Alrighty, so we did land a little further away than I thought. Like I said, I think the lightweight disc kind of just carried in that tailwind. We got a long putt for the birdie, but it should be an easy par if anything. We're just gonna give this a little bit. Hopefully we don't go over the edge on the other side. Oh, close. So after that soft bid, we've left ourselves with this 5-foot putt to make. And that is the easy par. It is a soft par 4, especially a lot of these holes on the short layout are very soft pars given. You'll see there's a couple par 5s that are a little soft. So, but yeah, makes for a nice easy par here. Alrighty, so here we are. Hole 2 is 275 foot par 3. It is slightly downhill. You can just see it in that shining sunlight right there. We are playing into a bit of a headwind, or a strong headwind. So for this hole, we're going to be throwing the runway. I think it's 5503 are the numbers. So it's going to be that overstable mid-range. And we're just going to throw it flat with maybe a little bit of anhyzer and see if it can fight the headwind and come back. All right, so as you saw, kind of turned it over a little bit more than I would have liked, and that headwind kind of just took it and dumped it out left. So we're gonna have a long upshot for par. So here we are at our lie, kind of landed about 125, 150 away from the basket. We're just gonna throw a little upshot with the tempo on a forehand. We are playing into another headwind, so we're just going to give it some hyzer, maybe a little flat, and hope it doesn't turn over. Oh, perfect. Go in. Oh, did go a bit long, but we'll have a nice simple putt for par. I've been working on those up shots a lot over the past 4 or 5 weeks that I've been here, so it has paid off a little bit. All right, so we landed right here on the edge of the woods. Luckily, it didn't roll down the hill, and we got this simple putt for par. And just like that, another par. Starting off dead even. All right, guys, so here we are, hole 2, long distance par 5, 589 feet. It's gonna go towards that corner down there. Just keep going straight, and then it's going to be about, I'd say, 50 feet to the right in the woods. We're gonna go with this servo. We got a small tailwind, so we're going to put it maybe a little flat, touch of anhyzer. We're just gonna let her rip and see how she flies. So once again, put a lot of hyzer on that. Did get a little bit of flip up. We're gonna have a long up shot. Probably eagle out of question. Just go for the birdie at this point. All right, so we kind of landed right in the middle of this field. We're going to go servo again on forehand. We're gonna try to get around the corner. Maybe get a little skip, but it's gonna be hard on this grass. It's a little grabby, a tiny bit wet, but we're just gonna go with the servo. Maybe try to get it to flip up a little. We're just gonna throw it on hyzer. That went nowhere. Threw it on a decent amount of hyzer. It just flipped up, and that headwind just made it fly. So we got nowhere. So we're gonna probably have another upshot with the tempo layup for birdie, probably. Here, guys, scene of my lie. Like I said, we went absolutely nowhere with that second shot. So you got a decent upshot and a scorching headwind. So we're gonna take the tempo, a little hyzer around the trees. You can just see the basket sitting on the mound in between the purple sign right there and those trees. We're just gonna try hyzer it around those right trees right there and get it through the mouth and hopefully take the birdie. Oh, and we juiced it. We juiced it. That's going to be a tough birdie putt. All right, so we got a tough lie here in the woods. We're gonna have a hard straddle putt out, say about 15, 20 feet on a decently elevated basket. We're gonna give this a run. Got a branch right in the way. Oh no, and the roll away. Oh boy. Well, that did not go to plan. So you got this left for par. Another straddle putt. Oh, that was dirty. Well, nothing but a 3-putt. That is the bogey to put us at 1 over par. heading in to hole 4. Not the greatest bogey, that is for sure. Should have gotten the birdie there. Can't believe that putt chained out like that, dirty. Here we are, hole 4, 235 feet, just straight ahead through that V tree right there. We're gonna take this hyzer gap on a little fan grip. So yeah, the long tees are same as the short tees on this hole. So we're just gonna give it a little bit of hyzer, maybe a touch of flatness to it. We're just hoping to get lucky through those trees right there. Just like that, get around it. Nice. We're gonna have a nice look for birdie there. Hopefully we can get it, redeem ourselves from the last hole. All right, so we got this left for the birdie on hole 4 to bring us back to even. It's about a 10-15 footer, so let's put this away. Yeah, let's go. Nice little birdie there. Erase the bogey from the last hole. Move on to another pretty easy hole that we should get realistically. Here we are, hole 5, 241 foot par 3, just dead ahead. Yeah, we're just gonna go with the tempo flat, and we're just gonna hit it hard and hope that it stays straight. Maybe give it a little run even. See what we can do. Oh, we did yank it. Oh, we got lucky there. I yanked it well off my line. We will have upshot for the par. All right, so we landed further up than I thought we would. We ended up pushing through all the brush on the right side. We got about a deep C2 bid. We're gonna try to give it a side stepper with the Nomad here. See how this goes. Oh, and a little roll away too. Not the greatest attempt, that is for sure. Should have done better because, I mean, we take the tempo. Give him more of a run with the tempo than the Nomad. Disappointing there. All right, guys, we got this left. 15 footer for par to keep us even. Dead center. What a putt. Alrighty. That's going to be another par. This next hole, we really have to get dead straight shot, just like this one, but a little more open. Hopefully, we can do better on that one. All right, guys, here we are. Hole 7, just a dead straight shot. You have to get through those trees right there. We're going to go runway, a little high shot, and hope to get through those branches there. Did not give it enough height. Well, that was poor. We have a long look for birdie. All right, guys, here we are. We have a long, decently low ceiling putt for the birdie. Hopefully we can cash this, get us 1 under to the next hole. Let's give it a run. Slight headwind too. All right, guys, hole 7, 530 foot par 5, I'm pretty sure. I have eagled this hole in the past, so we're going to try and go for it. We're going to be throwing the servo. There's a slight left to right headwind, so we're just going to put it on hyzer. Hope it gets up there. I have not thrown this servo well yet this video, so hopefully we can redeem ourselves with this shot here. Once again, ton of hyzer. Gets through everything. It's going to be under the last tree. I think it pushed through. So we might have a look. So we did push a decent ways down. Just barely didn't make this last tree, but we still have a look to get around the corner. We're going to take this tempo and put it on a little flat line, maybe a touch of anhyzer, get it under this tree, around the corner. Hopefully we give ourselves a look for the eagle. There is a pretty stiff headwind, so we're gonna be careful because don't want to turn it over in this wind. Oh, and we might have done it skip. Did skip a decent ways up there, but it was just too low. That's probably the first time I've gotten it under that tree successfully. This is a hard shot to execute, but we should have an easy birdie. Of course, the last time I said that, we got a bogey.
So yes, guys, the microphones ended up dying. Totally forgot to charge them up before we left. So here I'm just talking about the durability of this plastic for the tempo. I thought MVP did a great job. They just made it so durable. It went across this rocky road, dirt and all, and there's still no scratches or nicks on it, which was really interesting. And I thought, such a durable plastic. Props to MVP for that. So here we're about 75, maybe 100 feet out. We're just going to go a little side stepper with the Nomad. Hopefully we don't botch the upshot. And as I say that, we yank it 20, 30 feet to the right. And not the greatest. We will have a 15, 20 foot putt for the birdie, which we will hopefully not miss. Feeling confident inside the circle, step up to our lie, and these Prodigy baskets are something, as they always are. Hit it a little bit high, but still expected it to drop in, but we get the dirty spit out and end up taking the par. Of course, second player always makes it. Just one of those things. And we drop in the unexpected par on hole 7.
Alright guys, so the mic did die here on hole 8. So we're just gonna go ahead, use the phone mic. Might do a little voiceover for the 2 shots from the last hole, so because the mic didn't catch those. So here we are, hole 8. We have a 417 foot par 4. This is a very tricky one. As you can see, there's OB on the left with the cornfields, and pretty much natural will be on the right side with all the crap, the overgrown stuff. So we're gonna take the tempo, play it safe, go on a little backhand flat. There's a slight headwind, so we're just give it a good rip here. Oh yeah. Yep. Dead center of the fairway, just how we like it. This is my best shot on this hole. I'm so glad I went with the tempo there. You just saw it pretty much stayed dead straight, and we got this upshot left for the rare birdie for me on this hole. There is a slight headwind, so we're We're gonna put it flat and let it hyzer. We'll aim for the left side of that stuff and just let it coast in on hyzer. Did turn it a little bit. We juiced it. It is definitely long. I turned into stayed headwind, just kept it flat and pushing. So we're gonna have a long look for the birdie. It's unfortunate, I really wanted it. Right, so our lie is over here. We're gonna have a long edge of circle, maybe C2 bid for the birdie. Yeah, really wanted the birdie here, so I guess we will settle for another par. Alright, here we are, hole 9, last hole of the video. 211 feet of pure par 3. It's going to be down in that little grove where that bendy tree is, just before that short. So we're going to go with the tempo on a power grip and just put it flat and let it cruise till the left at the end, just like on the previous hole. Oh, early release. Oh, we early released it. It's gonna be left and another par. Probably you'll finish even if we can't throw it in, but we'll definitely give it a shot. Alright, so we pushed a lot further up here than I thought we did. So we actually have a very good luck for the birdie. So we're just going to take the Nomad and see if we can put her in. It is a downhill putt, which I currently suck at, but I'm trying to get better. So, definitely going to give this a big go. Yeah. And that's it. We end on a birdie just like that. Finish 1 under for the day. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Just want to give some final thoughts on these 3 discs. Just gonna rank them best to worst. And this list isn't, you know, detrimental to these discs. It's just how they fit my game. So first, probably the worst disc for me is this servo. I found it pretty unreliable, you know. If you threw it flat, sometimes it would turn, sometimes it would just fade out hard. And on forehands especially, sometimes it would just burn to the left, and other times it would just go right. So I thought it's a great disc. I like it, but it doesn't fit my game totally. You know, the plastic feels great, you know, flexible, just how I like it. But once again, just a little bit shallow and unreliable for my game. Next on the list is going to be the Runway. This is a super nice disc. You know, forehands, not the greatest, but backhands, pretty reliable. You can yank it over on Annie and it'll fight out of it pretty nicely. And it's got that nice reliable finish at the end. On forehands, you know, we found you can throw it flat and it'll go dead straight for a little while and then have that nice reliable finish at the end. Plastic wise, it's on that slick gummy side where it's got some give to it, but it is pretty slick. And if it gets, you know, dirty from gravel and stuff, it's gonna come real slick. Pretty stiff as well, but overall pretty nice disc. And last but not least, the tempo. You know, as overhyped as I thought this was, it turned out to be a really nice disc. You know, 4 hands, just throw it dead straight, and it would have that zone-esque finish. Could throw some Annie on it, and it wouldn't turn over and burn. It would come out of it eventually. And then backhands, it just flew just so nice. You could throw it hard and flat, and it would just ride and go dead straight and have that nice finish too at the end. And you could throw it on Annie, and it would just kind of flex out. So this was a really nice disc, and once again, the plastic, it just feels wonderful. Nice, flexible too, and it's got some give to it, and it just feels really nice, and also very durable. So if you're looking for some nice durable disc, I would say check out this disc, but I think this is the Neutron plastic, so definitely go check out the Neutron plastic from MVP. But other than that, guys, that's going to do it for the video today. I hope you all enjoy. And if you liked today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want more content in the future, make sure to go hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you later in a future video. Thanks for watching.